Gonna make a change for once in my life.
This is you. Largest district to undertake such a transformation. So 48, I had 8,000 lower. That's huge. You know, that's a district big enough that any district in the country may be other than the New Yorks and Chicagos, but there aren't as many districts that big anymore, smaller systems. CCSD has the majority of the necessary ingredients in place. You really do. Honestly, you know, there's just a very few things missing. You can be the leader in the country for this inevitable change. Now, that's the part that scares me, because you are high visibility, you know, and that can work for this movement or against this movement. Let me go the negative way. If you were to say, we're not going to do this after getting a race to the top grant, you know, plus with all the good momentum you have going now, that would put it back as far as big districts go. I know in terms of small districts, people are going to change. I know in terms of individual schools, it's going to happen. But can you see, it's a whole different ballgame when you get a good-sized district doing it. It would send a message that would ripple across this country. No exaggeration. People would go, wow. You know, and they're just sitting there waiting. You really don't understand. I don't think you honestly realize how much in the public eye, at least in the community I operate in, people are saying, how are they doing? How are they doing? How are they doing? So for me, the fear is, now you're starting to hit the tough stuff. You know, you're going to have to tackle some issues. You know, you're not going to have the funding, and you're going to get some pushbacks within the district. So here's a question. I think it's legitimate to ask yourself. Where do you think, how would you rate your resolve once the race to the top grant goes away?
If you want to make the world a better place,